So you're planning a trip to Chicago? Fantastic! Here is an easy 4-step guide on how to get the most out of your day in the city without ruining somebody else's. Whoa there! You don't need all of that stuff. Let's try to keep it minimal. Here is what you will need. Comfortable walking shoes, camera, water, CTA map, money, and a carrying device. This should be able to hold just about all of your basic needs. Now you're ready for step 1. Plan your route. Chicago is a big city with millions of attractions, opportunities, and experiences awaiting you. However, it doesn't have to be scary or difficult to navigate. Prepare yourself for your day mentally and physically by creating a game plan. First, make a list of all the attractions you want to visit and activities you want to do. Second, research the locations on Google Maps to understand their proximity to each other and to begin developing a schedule. Finally, understand how you will be traveling from each location and plan your timing accordingly. I think you're ready for part 2, Understanding CTA, Chicago Transit Authority. The CTA can be an extremely helpful device in navigating your day in the city, but it can be confusing if you are unprepared. Be aware of the following. Fare card essentials. Each journey with the CTA costs $2.25. There are also 1, 3, and 7-day passes available for purchase at CVS. If you are planning to use the CTA more than 5 times in one day, purchasing a one-day pass for $10 is in your best interest. One-day passes are only usable by one person, but they allow unlimited CTA access for a full 24 hours. If you are planning to use the CTA less than 4 times, it would be in your best interest to pay for each journey individually. Refillable cards can be purchased in most subway stations. Refillable cards are beneficial because you can load any amount of money onto them and use the same one for multiple people. When you are putting money on your card, keep in mind that you will not get change back, so try to have small bills and quarters to avoid overspending. Buses. Buses can be more difficult to use if you are unfamiliar with the area you are in. You have to be very aware of where your stop is and know that the driver won't necessarily stop if nobody is waiting on the street and nobody else on the bus requests a stop. If you are unsure of what you are doing, it is better to use the subway. Entering and exiting. When entering a bus or train, there are a few things to be aware of. First, you must allow other passengers to exit. Stand to the side of the door rather than directly in front to make this easier. Once they have exited, you may enter. Do so with purpose. There are probably more people trying to board behind you. Keep moving into open areas and allow others to enter as well. If there are seats available, sit down. It is safer and more space efficient. Part 3. Traveling at the speed of light. Over 11 million tourists worldwide travel to Chicago each year. There are over 2 million people living in Chicago and over 300,000 who live elsewhere but commute to the city for work every day. There are a lot of people walking around and they need to get places fast. Be aware of your surroundings. Your proximity to the people around you and your potential for being in their way is really all anyone is thinking about. No matter what, think of yourself as if you're driving a car. Stay to the right. This rule applies to stairs and escalators as well. Apply this to every aspect of your life. Stay out of the flow of traffic. The fact that you have never seen a taxi before is of very little importance to the man who's 20 minutes late for his meeting. If you insist on stopping in a heavily populated area to Instagram a picture of that pigeon, get to the side. If you are part of a group, try to stay closer together rather than expanding to take up an entire area as to allow others to walk around you if necessary. Do not stop in the middle of the road. Choosing to cross the road is a finite decision. Commit and don't turn back. Part 4. City safety is swell. Chicago is the 3rd largest city in the United States. There is an immense variety of people and cultures represented on every street, and it is always smart to be aware of your surroundings. Try to travel in groups of 2 or more. This is a good skill to practice in any new place that you aren't used to. Traveling alone makes you an easy target for robbers and other unwanted predators. Slowly wandering through an area without a clue is not an option. Taking a map with you is okay, but if you must take it out, do so discreetly by stepping out of the way, to look less conspicuous on the street. Maps scream, "I'm a tourist," and therefore, easy target. There are specific times dedicated for pedestrians to cross the street as marked by the traffic lights. The white man means walk and the red hand means stop. Obey the white man and the red hand. When you are waiting to cross the street, make sure you are fully on the sidewalk. If you get in the way, you will be an easy target to be honked at. Be aware of the location of your money and any other valuable items on your person at all times. Anything with a longer strap should be worn diagonally across your body, and backpacks should be worn using both straps. Not utilizing all of the straps makes you an easy target. Try to keep your phone or wallet in your front pockets rather than your back pockets. You wouldn't want to look like an easy target. The more items that you can keep in front of your body, the better. Don't be an easy target with your money. If you have your wallet or money out for any reason, do your best not to flash it around. It's basically a neon billboard for a pickpocket screaming, "Easy target." Try not to keep a lot of cash on you while you're walking around the city. It makes you an easy target. In the event that your wallet is stolen or misplaced, the lesser the loss, the better. Congratulations! You are now ready for your day in Chicago. By understanding these basic essentials, your visit to the Windy City should be a breeze.